Now from Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. It's the home opener of this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Mets. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
And Matt, the other thing, both teams are on a winning streak right now. I love watching good baseball. So nothing's better than watching two teams that are on a winning streak collide. So we're going to get some good baseball, hopefully, in this game.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bruce ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's going to try for 3 right out of the chute tonight. And a great start to the game as he's in with a leadoff triple.
Second.
Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. RBI chance early on here with a man at third following the leadoff triple. Bruce over to his right, makes the play, 1 away. And he might have thought about it at third, but with 1 away, decides not to risk it.
Batting third.
At the plate, Justin Bour. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. And that'll be the 4th wide one.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 5, Will.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Will Myers checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Called strike over the outside corner.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch. Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bruce has a read on it. And the inning is over. Stepping into the box. Michael Conforto. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Michael Conforto.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. And almost had him, but he's able to make it briefly.
Batting second
at the plate, Starlin Castro. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Long onto the grass. He's got it 1 away. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Striding in, Miguel Cabrera. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. A runner on first with 2 away. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And this one's in the dirt. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes. Digging in, Jonathan Scope. He'll begin things here against Matt Harvey.
Jonathan
up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Third baseman Greg Garcia.
Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. First swings for him in this one with a runner. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped up, calling for it, Cabrera, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Standing in, Adam Wainwright. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Adam Wainwright.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
Bruce has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping up now, Jay Bruce. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright.
Bruce.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting six.
Stepping into the box,
fielder.
Mitch Haniger. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Late that time for a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And that'll go as the Mets' first hit of the ball game. Digging in now as Drupal Cabrera. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 0-1 count and the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Pham shading to his right. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Comes set and the 0-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. 2 out with the man at first. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Striding into the box, Matt Harvey. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. 3-0 now.
3-0 to the opposing pitcher. Throwing strikes can be difficult sometimes, but nothing like not being able to throw it to the other pitcher. Man, it's got to be frustrating.
Wainwright comes set. 3-1 pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that. Colton Wong will stand in. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Second baseman, Colton.
Ground ball right side. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in to try it again, Tommy Pham. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Line hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Bour. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Haniger, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Will Myers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he lays off for ball 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. Slapped hard the opposite way. Bruce is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Digging in, Michael Conforto. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Fielder, Michael.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. 1-1. Here it comes. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway. Ready for another chance? Starlin Castro flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Myers is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
Well, when you're behind in a count like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the. Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder. Marcell
Drilled on the ground to short. Castro has it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Into the box, Jonathan Schoop. He reached on a single in his first try.
Schoop.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
2 strikes now from Harvey. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Cardinals, third baseman Greg Garcia.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Conforto is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Miguel Cabrera. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Baseman Miguel.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Wainwright ready. The 1-1. Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, look at Wong. How about that? Here's Jay Bruce now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Bruce
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And there's a swing and a miss by Bruce as he set down on strikes, 2 away.
now batting center fielder Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The batter,
into
13,
the box now. Has dribbled Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Schoop has it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here Molina. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, number 4.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Takes this the other way to right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Number 50.
Now to the plate, Adam Wainwright comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there, base hit. Colton Wong will stand in. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. High pop up. Harvey is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Tommy Pham. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Here's the 1-1 delivery. bat explodes as this has popped up. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The underhanded flip. Digging in once again, Justin Bohr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around first, digging for two. Throw into second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. The pitcher, Matt Harvey, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike one. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Garcia is there. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. In now, Michael Conforto. He singled his last time up. And oh, pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
This is a situation you love as a hitter. It's an RBI situation tailor-made for you. If you hit the ball on the ground, you're going to pick up that run, and it's going to give you the lead.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Chop foul over towards the dugout. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Ozuna to the track, to the wall. And that one is out of here. A two-run shot that gives them the lead. Ready once again, Starlin Castro. 0 for First pitch coming from Wainwright. Squared that one up just a little late.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch. And this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Liner towards second. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. At the plate, Miguel Cabrera.
Number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. Jay Bruce is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Hit sharply on the ground. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is. Here's Will Myers. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
The right fielder, number 5, Will
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The left fielder, number
Here's Marcell
23.
Ozuna. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Bruce. Gone! Ready for another chance? Jonathan Schoop. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Jonathan
Lifted in the air to center field. Haniger is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again. Greg Garcia. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Striding in once again, Mitch Haniger. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Center fielder.
First offering on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He'll get it into second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Digging in once again as Drupal Cabrera. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
I think he wanted that pitch right there. But you know what? He's been throwing the ball real well tonight. And he's been getting a lot of favorable calls from the umpire, too.
Wainwright will take it himself for the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Travis d'Arnaud. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Harvey. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sean Gilmartin.
23, Adrian Gonzalez. Now pitching for the Cardinals. Number 13.
Wilmer Flores will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Wilmer Flores.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Ready for another shot now, Michael Conforto. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Bohr has room in foul territory. He makes the play, but the tying run is trying to tell. He'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
For the Mets, the shortstop,
Starlin Castro is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Line drive to left. Oh, and he misses it. 1 run scores. And not in time as the run scores. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And we'll see what he can do.
First baseman.
First offering on its way.
Rizzo.
And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning. Hansel Robles is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start.
Number 47.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center, and Molina's aboard a base hit. Stepping in, Sean Gilmartin. He's newly entered. Dexter Fowler will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Dexter Fowler
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. He'll enter play here at 323. Still without a home run, 13 RBIs. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Colton.
And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. High in the air out to center field. Haniger has a play. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready once again, Tommy Pham. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Now at the plate, Justin Bour. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Justin Bour. Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Late that time for a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by it.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning. Luke Weaver gets the call from
number 62.
Striding in, Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Pham is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch.
Fielder number 19.
First pitch of the at-bat. Jay Bruce comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Ozuna. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Digging in, the switch hitter as Dribble Cabrera. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Hit hard back up the middle. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. So stepping in, Will Myers. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And
Will Myers. Your attention, please.
now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out
Number
there.
43, Anthony Swarzak.
On the ground to third. Cabrera's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The left fielder, number
Here's
44.
Marcell Ozuna. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Rizzo near the first base bag. 2 down. Here's Jonathan Scope now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Scope.
Yanked on the ground down the line. Diving is Cabrera, but it's a fair ball down the line. He's around first, heading for two. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away. Now to the plate, Greg Garcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. That's lifted the other way out to left. Conforto has it in his tracks, and that's the third out. Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Swarzak. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone to lead off the inning. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Check swing grounder to the right side. Bohr takes it in. A quick out number one. Into the box now, Starlin Castro. One run in and one gone so far this inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is Myers, and there are two away now. At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He was a ground out victim last time up. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
And another foul ball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Jerry Familia comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. So digging in now, Luke Weaver. Will Tovar will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Set to deliver the 0-1. That's popped up out towards short right field. Bruce has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. At the plate, Colton Wong. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Henniger comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Digging in, Tommy Pham. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Castro to his left. He's there. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah.
With the Gateway Arch welcoming us in the background, a look at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Mets and the St. Louis Cardinals. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Michael Conforto is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he is out on the tag. Here's Starlin Castro into the windup and the pitch. And a ball. 1-0. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right fine.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Here comes Waka on a 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Taken in by Scope, and he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And the throw gets him at first on as fine a play in the hole as you're ever likely to see. 2 away now. Anthony Rizzo stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Pham. And that ends the inning. Colton Wong will stand in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the second baseman, number 16.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
They look like the best team in baseball right now. Every team sits out and says, can we win double digits in a row when you put your roster together? Can our rotation go through and win a couple games each? Well, that's what this club is doing right now. They're in double-digit territory of a win streak, and when you're doing that, you're doing everything right.
Tommy Pham is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Bruce coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Into the box, Justin Bour. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
At the plate, Will Myers. The average for him at the start of play, right at a 1-for-3 clip. 333. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Henniger is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. So coming to the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Here's Jay Bruce now, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. So stepping in, Mitch Henniger. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but It was tempting, no doubt.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And there's a base hit as the runner will score from third, and that gives the Mets a 1-0 lead. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And a fastball's in there for strike one. On the ground is short. This could be two. One there. Back to first, and that'll take care of Cabrera. It's a double play. Now at the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Now at the plate, Zach Wheeler trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Pulled toward right center field. Pham is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He comes into play with the batting average in the respectable 270s.
Left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The pitch. Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's Jonathan Scope now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And a foul pop behind the plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Two-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Greg Garcia is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Striding in once again, Michael Conforto. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. High pop-up. Garcia is calling for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard on the ground towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Rizzo.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Myers ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Around second, he's on his way to third. Rizzo takes the turn at third. He wants it all, and he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple.
Third baseman number
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Miguel Cabrera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hit at the plate. Yeah.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Digging in, Yadier Molina. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Yadier Molina.
Cabrera at third. A quick out number 1. Now to the plate, Michael Wacha.
Pitcher, Michael Wacha.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Digging in to try it again, Colton Wong. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. grounded to the right. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance. Jay Bruce. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Bruce
checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Center fielder.
First pitch on its way. Mitch Haniger will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Number 13.
Here's the first pitch to him.
As dribble Cabrera.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. Settling in now, Travis d'Arnaud. He reached on a single in his first try.
d'Arnaud.
Skied into straightaway right. Myers is under it. And that ends the inning. So striding in, Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder.
Heading out towards shallow right. And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out. Digging in for his second at bat, Justin Bour. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it, % in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Will Myers. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Myers.
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is. Stepping in, Zach Wheeler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Zach Wheeler.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Michael Conforto. Drilled right back up the middle. Scope is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Starlin Castro. The miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything. Okay.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Pham racing back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Anthony Rizzo is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Myers ranging back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, Marcel.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Henniger. 1 out. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cabrera is there for it, and that's the second out of the inning. Striding in, Greg Garcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but it's foul, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Henniger will get there, and he puts it away. Digging in once again, Miguel Cabrera. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Short, hit hard. Scope has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready once again, Jay Bruce. A hit in 2 tries so far. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Center fielder, Mitch Henniger.
Mitch Henniger started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1.
You know, he's really struggling, and tell you what, he's just getting hit around, but it hasn't been the first pitch strike. He's getting ahead of guys. He just can't put them away. 70% of the time, get this, 70% of the time, he's throwing first pitch strike. Stuff just hasn't been there.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
I got to count 2-2.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Catcher.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff, and you really
Dexter Fowler.
Pinch hitting for the pitcher, Waka. Number 25. Dexter
This is pulled into
Fowler.
right. In there, a base hit. Colton Wong will stand in. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Colton Wong.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Henniger in pursuit. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Digging in to try it again, Tommy Pham. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. A swing, and he pops him up. on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Ready for another chance. Justin Bohr. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. In there, strike 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1. Hit out towards second. Cabrera's up with it. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught. Is that Luke Gregerson.
Now pitching for the
Here now is
number 57, Luke Gregerson.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Travis
Into the windup and the pitch. Travis d'Arnaud checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Pham comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
now batting. The pitcher,
Ready for another shot
Zach
now. Zach Wheeler. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to left, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit. Striding in once again, Michael Conforto. He was a ground out victim last time up. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ozuna looks up. Gone! Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pham has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. At the plate, Will Myers. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Right fielder, Will.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The windup and the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Gloved by Castro. No problem here. 1 away. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Ozuna.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bruce has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Jonathan Schoop.
Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he let off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Myers is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Standing in, Jay Bruce. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Pham is going to have room out there as he puts this. In now, Greg Garcia. He started out the
Leading
evening
off
0
for
for
the
2
Cardinals.
so far.
Third baseman. Greg
And the first pitch is
Garcia.
chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a diving try there by Cabrera. A for effort, but it's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the eighth.
The catcher, number 4.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. At the plate, Luke Gregerson. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Anthony Swarzak enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable Will Tovar. Will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Garcia is on his way home. And the run is in to score from second. Colton Wong will stand in. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 in front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
Conforto is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Digging in, Tommy Pham. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bruce has a read on it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Now in the box, Justin Bour. He was a ground out victim last time up. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. And that one stayed too low apparently. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Mitch Haniger. He'll try and lead. Luke Weaver enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And a great start to the 9th as this ought to be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double. Into the box now as Drupal Cabrera. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Swinging a looper to left. Ozuna is over. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping up now, Travis d'Arnaud. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Runner at second here with 1 man out. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. On the ground to the left side. Garcia is right there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Throw won't get him. So striding forward now, Anthony Swarzak. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Wong is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Striding in, Will Myers. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Right fielder, Will.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Castro's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's Marcell Ozuna. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Ozuna.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now. So striding in, Jonathan Scope. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And this is fouled at the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball left side. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, look at the numbers. This is what you want from your starting pitcher. He gave him 7 strong innings and sets things up perfectly for the bullpen to seal the deal. Very good job out there.